And welcome to Poker News. David Carruthers, Bet-On Sport's chief executive accused of fraud and racketeering, was released on bail recently, almost 1 month after his arrest at Dallas Airport during a layover between international flights. Carruthers was released on a suitably large $1 million bond, but the conditions of his bail determined that he must stay in his hotel room in St. Louis until his trial, and is only allowed to venture out to see his attorney and for medical emergencies. His release was delayed by 1 extra day when engineers failed to install a dedicated telephone line in time, another stipulation of his release. However, he's now settled into his new abode, which is where he will stay until his trial commences. Another stipulation of his release was that Carruthers' bond money couldn't come from the treasury of Bet-On Sports plc. His attorney didn't say how the money was raised, but that it was raised through legal means. The arrest sent a shiver through the American online gaming business, as many other executives fear the 1961 Wire Act may still have some sting left in its tail.
With the 37th annual World Series of Poker firmly put to bed for another year, it seems a bumper crop of world records have been the flavour of this year's tournament. Poker player and ambassador Phil Hellmuth, known as the Brat, can finally stop throwing his toys out of the pram as he won his 10th World Series of Poker bracelet. Chip Reese spelt another first by winning the World Series of Poker's inaugural horse event, the tournament designed to separate the men from the boys with its mixed gameplay and enormous buy-in. And of course, the new poker whiz kid Jeff Madsen is the talk of the table for winning not 1 but 2 bracelets this year at the tender age of just 21. That makes him a world record holder for being the youngest bracelet winner of all time. And to top it all off, the winner of the main event took home $12 million, the biggest prize in gaming history from the biggest land-based poker tournament ever held. Anyone for bingo?
Paddy Power is hosting the world record attempt for strip poker down here at the Cafe Royal in London's Regent Street. The Poker Zone news team thought we better cover the event, so lucky me got the gig. There's 200 people in there, all ready to bear their bits for a chance to win 10 grand and a seat at next April's Irish Open. So let's see how the competition's bearing up.
The players started filtering in for this world record attempt, and I must say I wasn't expecting a field of this calibre. And I did hear the tournament was running a little behind, so saw the opportunity to get abreast of the situation and find out what the attraction was for all these people to get their kit off on a Saturday afternoon.
I'm here just to see naked girls and hopefully win 10 grand.
And I'm pretty good at poker, so maybe I won't need to take anything off.
Apparently, this all started out as an April Fool from those jokers at Paddy Power.
But this year we said we'd take the mick and send out a release saying that we're going to have the biggest ever strip poker tournament. And we couldn't believe it. We were inundated with people ringing us saying, when's it on, where is it on, how do we join, all this kind of stuff. So we kind of said we better actually do this for real. Over 1,000 people have applied to play in the event, so the interest has been huge. A lot of the lads will think it's going to be easy getting the girls to get their kit off, but I say there might be a few shrewd ladies out there as well. We've got specially commissioned a golden fig leaf trophy to cover their modesty when they win, and we also have a 10 grand prize, and if the winner wants to donate his prize to charity, we're going to double it and make it 20 grand. So a bit of a moral dilemma for the winner as well.
With play well underway, now it wasn't long before people started getting their clothes off.
He had one of the worst hands in poker. He had a 2-7 off the draw. I had a pair of 6s, and we might as well go in for it. And he took me all in again, and that's not the first time he's done it. I think he wants to see me in the buff.
I'm enjoying the tournament so far, but I'd like more people to get more clothes off.
And one of Ireland's greatest poker stars seemed to be enjoying the fun too.
I'm not entirely sure the audience would be absolutely delighted to see me getting out of my kit. I think I'll leave it to the kids.
Find out in the next Poker News all the bare essentials to the conclusion of this world record setting tournament.
And finally, poker, it seems, is such an intricate game that computer boffins still haven't figured out a program that can beat a top human player. Unlike chess, poker is a skill that existing computers don't have the capacity to imitate. The main problem is that a computer cannot make a decision with incomplete data, unlike humans, who can pick up tells and act on a feeling. So fear not, we're a long way off being invaded by poker superbots. That's all from me. I'll see you next time.